It's been unseasonably warm lately, and I'm not just talking about the weather.
Are you ready? Let's go!
Welcome back to Real Estate on the Lam, bringing you the latest market information, some predictions, and a few other nuggets along the way. Hi, I'm Lambros Demos from Royal LePage, and for the fourth month in a row, home sales in the GTA were up again. October 2020 was another record-breaking month, as sales jumped over 25% year over year. But hold on, all stats are not created equal, because the driving force in the market these days are low-rise homes, as opposed to condo apartments. Let's take a closer look at the numbers. Now, this isn't a graph of the US elections, although it could be. It's actually the difference in sales volume between different property types in both 416 and 905 areas. You will see on the far left, sales of detached properties in 416 shot up almost 20%, but in 905, that number was 39%. Same scenario for semis. Sales of semi-detached homes were a little closer, with almost a 30% jump in 416 versus a 33.7% jump in 905. Another huge difference in townhomes, just over 20% in 416 versus 36.6% in 905. The biggest difference, however, is in condo apartments, here on the far right. In 416, sales volume actually went down about 8.5% versus an increase of 28.4% in 905. Many of these sales are due to a greater number of new listings year over year, but there is also far greater demand as the pace of annual sales growth far outstripped growth in new listings, at least in the detached home market. Conversely, condo apartments experienced more than double the new listings compared to October 2019, but sales were flat. So, what do all these stats tell us? Perhaps the effect of COVID-19 has people opting for low-rise housing as opposed to high-density condo apartments. Also, with more people working from home, there is less demand for downtown living, so people are moving to the suburbs where there is greater affordability. Let's now look at home prices. In this chart, you will see how detached homes have fared during COVID in 3 sample areas. The blue line is GTA overall, whereas orange is Mississauga and green is Oakville. All 3 lines were higher in October than they were early in the year, prior to COVID. So, even though the market stalled for a couple of months, it has bounced back quite strongly. Same thing for semi-detached, although this chart looks more like a roller coaster. Semis had a more volatile year than detached, but are doing quite well right now. Ditto for freehold townhomes. You can see a nice steady climb, so let's compare this to condo apartments. Prices for this market segment are down slightly since January, both in GTA overall and in Mississauga. Oakville, however, is a different story, as prices are up, but that could be due to a smaller sample size, as there aren't as many condos in Oakville compared to Mississauga or Toronto. The bottom line is competition between buyers of single-family homes, and particularly detached homes, remained strong last month and continued to support double-digit annual rates of price appreciation in many GTA neighborhoods. In contrast, condo buyers have benefited from much more choice compared to last year. On the surface, it may not make sense for people to be buying homes during a pandemic, but when we factor in the economic recovery in some sectors, coupled with low supply and record low borrowing costs, then that explains why demand has remained high and will likely continue to remain high for the balance of the year and well into 2021 as the vaccine gets closer and closer to reality. I hope you found this information helpful. Whether you're planning to buy or sell, or just curious to know what's happening in your specific neighborhood, please don't hesitate to contact me. I'd love to hear from you and enjoy answering your questions. In the meantime, please like and share this video. And if you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button or follow me on Facebook and Instagram to get all the latest video and market information. Thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day, everybody, and stay safe.